Explosions echoed across Tehran as Israel launched fresh airstrikes targeting Iranian military and nuclear installations across the capital city overnight. Iranian air defenses intercepted an Israeli missile south of Tehran, triggering sonic booms and prompting residents to rush into bomb shelters. Multiple explosions were reported in western and northeastern Tehran neighborhoods, including areas near key infrastructure and government buildings. Israel reportedly struck sensitive sites, including Natanz uranium enrichment facility, Tabriz airport, and oil and gas installations across the country. Air raid alerts were issued, and Tehran's Imam Khomeini airport temporarily suspended flights amid growing fears of expanded Israeli strikes. Iranian authorities confirmed that at least 104 people were killed and 376 injured across multiple regions, including Tehran and East Azerbaijan province. The Iranian Defense Ministry categorized the attacks as deliberate aggression and promised severe punishment against those responsible for violating Iran's sovereignty. Iran's supreme leader condemned the strikes as a declaration of war, vowing that Tehran will retaliate decisively against Israeli military actions. Residents in the capital reported infrastructure damage near nuclear sites, with power outages and structural destruction near emergency service zones. Israel declared it would continue its offensive for as many days as necessary to degrade Iran's nuclear and missile capabilities. The Israeli military conducted a large-scale air campaign involving nearly 200 aircraft to cripple Iran's long-range missile systems and command centers. Iran responded with its own drone and missile strikes across Israeli cities, causing casualties including at a Haifa oil refinery. At least 8 people were killed and more than 200 injured in central and northern Israel after Iran's counterstrikes hit populated areas. Israel's Iron Dome intercepted many threats, but some missiles and drones penetrated defenses, striking infrastructure and residential neighborhoods. Global markets reacted sharply, oil surged, stock futures plunged, and flight cancellations were reported across the region due to airspace uncertainty. The U.S. denied direct involvement, but confirmed it provided missile defense support to Israel, citing urgent efforts to protect American interests. Asia and Europe urged restraint. Foreign ministers highlighted the risk of wider conflict and called for immediate diplomacy to prevent escalation. The United Nations scheduled an Emergency Security Council session. Several nations warned that ongoing bombardment could collapse nuclear negotiations. Amid rising fears, public protests erupted in Tehran and other Iranian cities, demanding governmental restraint and national solidarity against foreign aggression. Humanitarian groups warned of civilian suffering, calling for safe zones and medical aid corridors to protect non-combatants trapped in conflict zones. Analysts warn this is the most intense Israel-Iran military confrontation in decades, raising concerns over potential spillover into Lebanon or Syria. Both countries remain on high military alert, with neither showing willingness to stand down before achieving strategic objectives.